All in a day's work. The outcome is really tough. Not our finest moment. Medic!
So we seem to have just about enough time to see if we can make a decent evaluation of what the team's stylistic choices have been like.
Yes, we certainly do.
And I'm immediately excited and impressed by the blue medics loadout, which is spoiled because I can't see it through my Jake.tsm. It's got a lovely quadrangular team captain 9-pipe problem combination going on there. Makes him look a little bit steampunky, but mostly slightly Nazi, let's be honest. But in terms of fancy hats, many other members of the team seem to be outclassing him. We have what looks like a fancy fedora with a vivid plasma aura. Oh, that actually rhymed. For the blue spy, but of course, unfortunately for him, being a spy, you basically never see it. And in fact the blue it seems that we may in fact have two E2 spies going against each other. I'm not sure if that is E2 Jack, but that's suddenly E2 Belletta. So, could be seeing a decent spy performance this game, although I'm increasingly convinced E2 is a bit of a circle jerk. But
Jack is on sniper at the moment, anyway.
In which case he's probably not an E2 member. Ted, I'll look forward to seeing what ability can do. But if he does pull off too many stair stabs, I'll rage.
Hopefully we shouldn't be far away from starting now.
Does look like we have a merc for CSM in the form of their demo. So we already have. Oh wait, but that would suggest that they've either gone live or something's gone horribly wrong.
Behind, so they've started and then someone's crashed and then they've paused.
Well, I can't blame them because that's exactly what happened to us in our last scrim. But yeah. It's interesting. The sniper appears to be thrusting in the air. To each their own, I suppose. Dear God, I'm not sure how the scout managed to do this, but there's the most obscene clipping going on the blue scout's loadout.
What's your prediction, Becky?
It's difficult to say just from this, but it looks like CSM appear to be in quite a strong position here. They have the clear hat advantage, although their heavy is notably unhatted. But more importantly, their players seem to be perhaps a little more coordinated. You can't really tell from free game, of course, because a lot of people dick around. But judging by their history, I think they did quite well last season as well. They should be doing fairly well this game.
We played CSM on Badwater not that long ago, and they didn't actually cap a single point against us.
Goodness me.
That's quite worrying. I mean, they did have a few mercs, so maybe it's a bit harsh, but...
No, I think your team... Probably, I don't think you're quite bad enough for Div 6. Not to be too critical. I think you're better than Div 6, and you certainly have better individual quality players than Div 6. But...
Oh, we're out before, I think. We are indeed.
Ah, here we go. So hopefully, within a little time, we'll actually start playing. And we do have 9 on each team, so we should be starting very shortly.
And then we'll see something.
And in fact, both teams seem to be actually filling their names up with tags and other assorted things.
Here we go.
Wonderful.
We are live between...
I would ask you to walk us to mid-Oxy, but it seems rather...
Crysomemore and One Round Wonders in Division 4D of ETF2L Highlander Season 3. On the blue side we have Crysomemore with 1 Seeker on Demo, Kafuzo on Pyro, Rob Kimaru on NG, Noddy on Scout, Spaghetti on Sniper, Bullet T on Spy, Phantom on Heavy, Jake on Medic, and Darkshade on Soldier. And for the defense, which is 1 Round Wonders, they have Jack on Sniper, Neophyte on Spy, Poopface on Demoman, Mado on Medic, Rosewood on NG, Thundersin Pyro, Vigi Soldier, Putis Pen on Heavy, and Jorso on Scout.
It seems we can also see the reason for the pause and the end of the pause, as one of the players has quit and presumably is about to rejoin. But here we are, we see immediately an attempt by the Demoman to jump the sentry going slightly awry. But that's alright, it is only defense. And it looks like we've actually lost a player from both teams here with the... who is it? With the Spy.
We do in fact have another pause here.
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I think both teams are going to be a little irritated by this. From what I can see, actually, it's an interesting Uber from both teams. The red team's medic has in fact gone down, but it looks like the blue Uber is not particularly well placed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll be able to do anything with that. If the engine is sensible, he'll be able to stop the Uber just by wrangling his sentry. But in any case, that soldier, the blue soldier, does look like he's in a lot of trouble.
Just trying to see where the blue spy is. I think he might be down. I think that oh no, there it is. I probably shouldn't be doing that because they could look on the stream, because obviously they're in a pause, so that's probably not a good idea.
In any case, I'm going to take the opportunity to give a shout out to Zyburst, or Ziburst, who is watching the stream right now.
Hi, Ziburst.
Yeah, there you go. And now he's sending me sarcastic messages on Steam. This is outrageous.
Hello, gentlemen.
Something else we can see that's quite interesting here is that the blue team scout, Bulleteer, is actually making his way right around to the red team spawn. He's almost there already. So we could be seeing some interest spawn camping here, although I think he might be going just to see if he can get the medic before he respawns. Which is a sensible idea, because that could mean that they defenders lose not only A but also B. Well, yeah, A and B. Because having a medic down for 40 seconds is a really big advantage, and you do need a disadvantage. You do need to have that Uber to hold on to B, I think.
Indeed. I've put the connection in Mumblecast, yes. Oh, and
Yes,
we have
thank you.
now restarted. The pause has finished.
We can see the Uber beginning to fade, and it does not look as if they're going to get that sentry down. So the medic is now running frantically back to his own spawn, and can the demo get him? No, he cannot. The medic's managed to get away. So good
So
work
this
to him.
is Crysomemore and One Round Wonders, yeah?
Indeed
Yes.
it is.
Okay, okay.
And
Sweet.
we actually see that One Round Wonders has managed to start building again. The medic's already on 50% Uber, so basically everything's reset. I'm not sure I'd agree with their medic's decision for Crysomemore
And
to actually come around this slope.
The blue spy actually just got telefragged by the soldier.
What?
He was chasing someone across, and the soldier just come through the teleport and took him out.
Wow, that's
It does look as if could try. Oh, are Crysomemore going to sneak the cart? Yeah, they are going to sneak the cart onto the point with the scout there. If he can actually stand on the. So I think he'll be running away from that now. Yep. So
Doesn't matter.
it was a good defense, but
looks like it's still
ultimately
going to
not
hold
brilliant
first.
in their case, and they are going to have to move back. I think their engineers. Oh, he's
But
lost
yeah,
his
the
sentry gun as well.
engineer's sentry net gone down.
So
Looks like spies sneaking around here.
you can see the scout is now top fragging, which quite often happens actually on this map. It happened for Drosophile in the SNSD TS game, just because you get the cap point every 10 seconds on the card. But it looks like
Red have got their Uber.
you would think
in
the
defense, I think.
And the medic
you'd think
goes down.
One-Round Wonders would be running away from this now, because they really don't have the advantage in terms of player numbers. Although having said that, we've just seen that someone has dropped from CSM again. So
Yeah, don't know,
interesting to
not
see if
quite
they
sure
can
who that
replay.
is. Yeah, looks like Jake is actually also playing the medic.
The medic may well have dropped then. We can also see though that there's a very robust defense going
That was
on.
the pause from 90 seconds ago again, right?
I see. There's a good defense going on. We see the Uber coming in now, and it has actually taken down pretty much everything actually. And it doesn't look as if the medics. Oh, he's on 83% actually. It'll be interesting to see if he gets his charge. Oh no, my HUD's just broken. So will the medics stay up? It's difficult to say, but it does look like they're going to get the second point here, which is very good for them, especially because if you look at the third point, C, there's absolutely nothing on there for one-round wonders, which is going to make it very difficult for them to hold this. And
We do in
we
fact
have another pause.
another
coming in.
pause. Oh
That
no, there
was
we
very
go.
short.
Yes, but it's just fucked up my HUD and they're all dancing again.
Yes, I can see it too.
Oh no, we're okay.
But on the upside, at least, what this does mean is that for one-round wonders, I think they've made the sensible decision of just trying to build up on last. Yeah, their NG's building up there, and their Pyro's holding back. Because there's no way they're going to be able to hold this, especially not now it's been capped.
Is their server just lagging, or is that just me? What sort of Stevie?
It's bugs from pause, I would think.
Yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, my internet kind of just dropped out. Briefly. So it looks like they're going to actually set up. Oh, they
Do you see a scout
now.
coming in behind?
Yeah.
And oh no, he's not being
It
able
looks
to
like
make
they've
anything
wrangled the
happen.
sentry now.
We do see
So,
the Uber coming in, and it's a good question to see if we'll be able to make anything happen here.
Yeah, almost
no, it
nothing's
looks
going
like
to
they
happen
weren't
to the
able to get the
sentry.
sentry, so they're going to have
Yeah.
to.
Back
But
up
actually,
into
having
the
said that, they
health
have got basically everything else. So
Oh, it looks like
Unlucky
Phantoms ran
soldier there
out of
getting
ammo.
It's just the heavy medic in the stairwell.
Yes.
it looks
Phantoms
like,
just to-
despite having
oh,
that
it's
player
gone.
disadvantage, CSM are really dominating this first round.
Yeah, it looks
and
like trap the medic.
Should,
Yeah, medic
by
goes
any
down.
means, be able to walk the cart onto the point now. They're still. Well, having said that, everyone is of course jumping wildly onto it, but no, they weren't fast
Yeah,
enough.
that's a 4-minute time. That's very quick there.
Again, we have seen, thinking back to the Syndicate SNSD match, that 4-minute times can be beaten.
Yes.
Yes. TS, I think they got 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Because
I've
they had
seen-
someone
I
on the
mean,
cart all
I
the
know.
time. But even though
keep
they
going.
have that player advantage, it's going to be quite hard for one-round wonders to make it
Yeah,
happen here,
definitely.
I think.
Yeah, it looks like Jack is back on the sniper here, and then Maddo's gone back onto medic. So back on the usual roster, but CSM seems to have dropped a player. Actually, no, sorry, yeah, Jake is still on medic.
It's worth remembering that they've had this drop player for quite some time now, so it's
Yeah.
quite impressive they've been able to get things this effective.
Yeah, I mean, especially, that fast, quick time.
Of
Whether
course,
this will make
the
it
engineer
easier.
having his job made a bit more difficult by his masochistic buddy giving him a little bit of a slap with his leather rod.
Looks like Pewface is actually, Pewface is actually going to get a buff here and probably caber in actually onto the cliff to try and get a med pick, but
It's a brave
see
move,
how
it's always
this goes.
difficult especially when the sentry is
Yeah,
not wrangled.
looks like
So you
he's
see the
going.
sentry.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he does
quite
not
close
get
there. He
it.
did hit the
Very
wall, but the medic
close.
did
Very
not take a
close.
single damage front. He did go VGS though, so.
There's a mini
So looks-
sentry on the left-hand side, and the combo are now pushing Cliff. So
Yeah,
It's a
so
fairly
looks like
standard move, I think, pushing Cliff. Although,
Someone just
does
jumped
the
over
medic
the top.
the
did
soldier
get
bombs
jumped? Did he
in
not
there.
And the
get
medic
jumped?
dropped the Uber.
Mano
That's
drops.
a terrible
Wow.
move by the medic. He should have popped
Ouch,
then.
that's gonna hurt.
And as we
I
can
looks
see,
like
disagree.
it's
I
actually
think
there.
that might have been
absolutely
worse.
shutting down the blue team. Although
Yeah,
there's a chance they'll
completely
sneak
shutting
something
down the
onto the
offense
point.
here. Rosewood's got practically no chance. Oh, actually,
Oh,
no,
some nice stickies going
looks
down,
like-
and the NG does
let's get
go
the
down, and
sentry.
it looks like the sentry's
Yeah,
going down
sentry
as well.
goes
So
down
some
there.
fantastic stickies there.
Jake still holds on to the Uber though, so massive Uber advantage there from CSM against Runway and Wonders. Looks like Mado's just shining up his about
And it looks
20%
like
now.
things are going to go down here,
Oh,
and
looks
there
like
goes the
pop
Uber,
for Uber.
and the
There we
Pyro
go.
should be going down shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there goes the Pyro, but that is their Uber advantage gone, and Mado does now have a 40% Uber advantage. So we'll
Yeah.
have to see if he can make anything happen with that.
Yes. Oh, looks like CSM get their player in now. So
It's
it'll
not going to be
interesting
helpful
see
for
what
one
the-
round wonders at all.
Yes.
Given
it
how
looks like I
easily
think that's I
CSM
think
were
that
able to
should
dominate
be
the first time
GG
around.
now. Though, to be honest
But
with
no, it does look like they've actually
Oh,
very
Jay goes
effectively
down
made
there.
their way onto the cart here, which is something that is quite good to see. And they might actually be able to take the roof without much trouble here. There's a pipe and an
fine.
engine
Yeah.
there, but it's only a level 1 sentry, and they're already there. So, yeah, the Pyro
there
is
was a
about
spy
to go
behind
down.
him. He does
quickly.
get two.
Oh, there's a level 1 sentry on the
And a
roof
double
here.
stab coming from behind, but it
But
does
shouldn't
look
have
like
too
Sentry's
much
going to go
problem
down along with
contesting
the empty
this.
here. And yeah, we see they're going to take roof quite easily.
Yeah,
Although the Demo Man
Demo's
is jumping, is he going to get
up.
the medic? He did not get the medic, sadly, although he did force the pop.
So they've actually got their demo back now.
Yeah. What they really need to do right now, one round one, is they really need to get someone into the cart because have to get that timing.
Yeah, it looks like a blue one. Yes, Jake is going up
I think
to
this is
the
too
roof
much.
here.
I think there's going to be stuff on the roof at any second, and the heavy combo is going to have to fall back down the bottom. Yep, there they go.
So actually, it looks like they're going to actually have to re-push roof here from One Round Wonders. Because it looks like the combo and the pyro up here. They are pushing in there with the demo, and the heavy actually goes down. That's Phantom. Actually, behind the point, looks like a VG? I don't know. Takes on the red soldier and the scout, actually. So, a couple of picks for him.
We do see the cart making its way onto second, but with 1 minute 35 left, they're going to have 3 people on the cart non-stop if they have any
Non-stop.
chance of getting anything going here.
Oh, looks like
And
actually
although they
VG
do have the player
it
advantage,
takes
it
down
doesn't look like they're going to be
Jake.
able to make that happen, I don't think. Just too long a time, and we have a
Backpack
pause.
and- which is already over.
Oh, well, there we go. Looks like VG actually took them down Jake there, so going to be probably a 50% advantage for.
If they can get a really good pick
Mado
here
there.
and white people, they do still have a chance, but it doesn't look like they're going to have a very good one here. That was a really
No.
nasty time set by, or a really good time set by
Yes.
CSM,
Yes.
and it looks like it's going to be something they have very significant
behind the
difficulties
engine.
Oh,
encountering.
they've got a spy behind, but it looks like he's been taken down. Looks like it. Oh, yes,
Oh,
the spy
and there
actually
we go.
gets the
You see
sentry.
we've got 4
That's
people
very
missing,
well played
and only
by
40 seconds left.
Jake.
And Mado just going down there,
Ooh,
had
fight.
86%.
That is very unlucky there. So that will be probably GG there.
It hasn't
I
been
think.
good yet, so it'll be interesting to see if they can make the 3rd point, but
Yeah.
it's looking
Yeah.
like it's going to be a good game now. And especially with 30 seconds left, it's impossible, I think, to actually push the cart now. Although
Yeah, I
they do
think
have
that's what I'm
picks, it's
saying,
only 5 people up.
Looks like
See if they can
oh,
actually make the
might
cart
get
onto the 3rd point. No,
We'll
it doesn't
scout
look
it.
like it's going to be possible. And here we are, another
I think
pause.
with pause, yeah.
And there we
Oh,
go.
sorry about.
Yeah, you see, they're going to get the cart onto the 3rd point with 13 seconds left. That's about the extent of what they can do, sadly.
Yeah, it's
Still,
not possible.
it's a good run from both of them. If you think, it's only
Yeah,
4
very
minutes to
well.
get to that point, so very
Spy
good.
gets the pyro and the medic.
Yeah, Spy going huge there, actually. Only
There we
3
go.
points behind the medic after these rounds.
Interesting there, actually, Bullet T, top fragging there with 16 points is quite interesting.
Well, to be fair, Spy is very easy. You get 2 points per backstab. But yes, it
It's
is.
true, but, that's X6.
And now it seems that we're seeing the traditional
Team switch.
ETF2L habit of not having the config set up right.
I don't think anyone has it set up right, like correctly.
We technically do because we got someone else to do it for us. So
Okay.
not the best excuse, admittedly.
So, looks like it's 1 round wonders. Chance to set the time here. I don't know if they played the first round yet, or was that?
No,
the
this
first
is indeed their
That
time.
was the first round, so it's
Okay, okay.
1-0 to Crysomemore, best of 3.
Right.
So,
Okay, that
what
should be
advice
quite an
would you
interesting
be giving to 1 round wonders to take with them from this? Of course, you can't give them because they've already started, so to speak. But what do you think is something they could really improve on, if there was anything?
I think they need to protect the medic more, because I saw Mado go down about 3 times there with a large advantage. I think the soldier just got in on them, or was it the pyro? But anyway, whoever got Mado, got Mado, obviously. So, you know, I think they just need to be able to protect the med a little bit more.
Well, I saw there were several times where he needs to be a bit less brave. He needs to make sure he's popping every opportunity he can, because otherwise, as you saw, I don't know if Oxy was watching them, where he went down to that soldier after he dropped his pyro. Sometimes it's just better to pop, even if it loses you the advantage.
I mean, I did see one time when Mado, I mean, you called it, he was on 86% and just,
he got jumped by
he
scouts,
went down to that.
and he did have an engineer with him, but he was holding a bit far forwards. Even if it means waiting in spawn, it's always best to have a good class, be it heavy or pyro or soldier or demo with you. Some class that can, at least
just
to an extent,
you.
protect you from things like soldiers and scouts.
So it looks like VG here is running the direct hit. Quite an interesting choice for going into for a bomb.
Well, I'm not sure you can do for a bomb, because the one thing that the direct hit is really good at, I think, is taking down sentries. So if you can get a sneaky few rockets at the sentry, then you might be able to get it to such a low health that even if it's wrangled, this team will be able to pressure it down.
Is going to jump for the medic, so I'm going to watch him.
Oh, VG goes down there. So it looks like you've got time to get on the car there. Scouts just sort of got a scout on scout battle in the valley, I guess you call it.
You see a very sneaky sniper position coming in from the CSM sniper there.
Underneath the tunnel. Man's underneath the tunnel. No one's watching.
It doesn't seem to have been called either.
Takes down the sentry. Yeah, takes down the sentry. And the engineer.
So this is very bad for CSM, and a very good move. I assume the Uber will come in and drop down to try and stop people from getting things going.
I mean, usually the red soldier should usually be holding tunnel. That seems to work for us anyway. But they didn't seem to really have anyone holding apart from the sniper. So that was probably a bad move on CSM's part.
Yeah, although CSM have absolutely dominated now. I think the entire team crowded on the cart and a lot of them went down, but they're now
it looks like Mado went down as well.
They're re-adding spawns now, but they've lost a lot of people. But unfortunately, it does look like CSM have just chosen to have their engineer set up on the balcony, so he should have his level 3 set up before the points count.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I'd agree with them holding forwards here. It might. Sometimes I think it's just better to concede and get a stronger position.
Scout. Ooh, med goes down.
But they're getting
goes
some
down
nice
again.
picks onto the enemy team.
Wow. So that's both medics down actually. So actually, Mado might have an Uber advantage.
Yep, and it looks like they're going to get the car onto the point now as well.
Yeah, there we go. First point count.
And
looks
there are
like
actually significant number problems as well. If you see that 1 round wonders are now should be coming up towards. Yeah. Oh, and then Soldier jump, and he's not been able to make anything happen. Big surprise there. And
like,
you see 1 round wonders coming up now, and the heavy has linked up with the medic, however. So even
Mado
though
goes down.
and yes, the medic has gone down too.
Yeah, this is. I think that is a really big issue for 1 round wonders. Looks like just protecting the medic. I mean, he's only halfway up the leaderboard, so.
It's quite a difficult thing. Their sniper does seem to be getting some lovely picks, however. Actually, it looks like
Spartan Bullet T looks like he's going to go here for stab, completely unprotected.
I think we can see the problem here. If you see where the heavy for 1 round wonders is, he's all by himself. He hasn't even linked up with his medic. And if you're a heavy or medic, you should always try and stick with your heavy if he's around.
So it actually looks like they're going to push bottom here.
It's an interesting decision, but don't know that I'd agree with it. You can really not get very much going against
Spy
level
coming
3
in on the
sentries.
demo.
But
Or the
actually, it
medic.
seems to be taking a bit of a passive. Ooh, Spy, yeah, Spy. Ooh, that was
And he goes
very
down
close.
there, sadly.
Thunderson really needs to stay with the combo. Looks like maybe he's roaming a little bit too much there.
Oh, and then they pop the
Ooh,
Uber, leaving
yes.
Mado on 62%.
Went down.
Probably going to go down here. How is he running away?
Ooh,
Oh
Mado.
no, it looks like he has in fact made it away, so fair
Yeah,
play to him
Mado.
there.
Yeah, he looks like he's got away there.
But that was
very
quite a
lucky.
nice play from CSM to make up for the fact
Yeah,
that,
very good.
don't get me wrong, but
into them.
unfortunately, their combo came down, it's gone down straight after that, which is really going to make things difficult for them on that
So
balcony.
actually, Mado should have a good Uber
He will have
full Uber
more or less
advantage.
full advantage, I think. He's got
Yeah.
90 to 4, so yeah.
So I think
if he's
now
good,
would
if
be
he's
the
quick
time to
about it
push.
here, he should be able to take balcony.
Yeah, now would be the time to push.
And we
you know,
actually see
get
them
up there
coming
with
up
the demo.
here, so yeah.
Ooh, looks like he takes
and it looks like they're being
sticky
walked
there.
over with the demo going down early.
So can they pop in here now? Are they going? Yeah, they pop the Uber there.
I'm not sure I'd agree with the medic coming up there. The Pyro is successfully blasting them away, but is he going to be able to get them done? No, he's gone down along
looks like
with the
Sentry
sentry,
goes down
and it
there.
looks grim here. The medic jumping
Jake
off and
looks
trying
like
to
he's
get away.
going
Will
down.
he? No, he
Yeah,
hasn't.
Jake goes down.
Honestly, in that situation, I'd have just tried to pull back and maybe go and try and defend third. But this is a nasty situation, because without anything set up on third and with only 2 people up, it's looking quite grim for CSM in terms of defending their third point.
Looks like Tetrix actually went down there getting trapped in the spawn door. So
Always a tragedy when it happens.
yeah, exactly.
But we can
Saying
see
the wall in the chat.
One Round Wonders has already taken a very forward position, which is probably a good decision for them. And it looks like CSM have just decided to completely concede that point, maybe put a
Yeah.
bit of pressure on. But
Definitely a good idea to take this
and
full
the NC's
position.
managed to get a level 2, probably a level 3 up
It's-
already. So a decent decision there. Although I think the medic's probably holding a bit far forwards, maybe again.
It stopped CSM setting up a sentry in the house.
And actually, they did get a
Which-
medic
ooh,
pick there as well, so
heavy
that's
goes
going to give a full advantage to Jake, in fact. So it's a decent decision from them there, actually. And I think from now on, I'd say One Round Wonders should just try and hold back and build a bit, because it's
Yeah.
very, very difficult to push
Ooh,
without
actually,
an
now they're
Uber,
taking down
or at
the
least a
sniper
good
as
crits on this map. But unfortunately, we haven't seen either medic switch yet.
No, it's been a pretty sort of default, round.
Yep. Well, you can have a lot of fun with crits on defense, I think, but
Yeah.
it's not as consistent on this map
No.
because we have another pause.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
what do you think of CSM's defense so far?
Me?
That's the one.
The one and only Oxy.
The
Ah,
one
look,
and the only. I think they've done okay, actually. I don't think they're doing as badly as you make out. The last point is
I
you
don't
a
think
bitch
they're
to
badly.
camp.
I mean, it's a decent time if you see 5 minutes for 3 points is not a bad time, and it's something they should well be able to defend. Although we do see their combo in computer room, or map room, I suppose. Which
Yeah, I
is,
think
yeah,
it's
and their
map
medics had a bad move there. He didn't realise the heavy was hiding above point.
Oh, Mado goes down, yeah.
Either dedicate and go for a push and try and kill their medic, or sit
Or
right
hold
back
back
on
and
your
build.
sentry
Exactly.
when you've got the Uber advantage on defense. You shouldn't ponder in like mid-area like that. Just
To be fair, the enemy medic has just respawned, so it's not the end of the world. They could still certainly go for another push.
Spy
Although a
coming
spy is
in.
coming in,
Jake
does
has
he go?
still
Yeah,
got
okay, the spy
100%.
should go down realistically now.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
look,
yeah,
the sentry
he popped, though.
goes down there.
Unfortunately,
The
Jake
medic
dropped
popped his
everything
save,
there, and he
hasn't
can't even link up with his
saved
heavy because
anyone.
he's being juggled.
Yeah, Jake goes down. It looks like Mado goes down there.
And actually, with only 3 players up,
Yeah,
4
Red have
up
got real
for
numbers problems.
CSM,
CSM.
does look like things are going to be very difficult for them to push. And yeah, they're wiped.
Yeah, looks
so
like they're going to
that's
get the point here.
not a bad time. 7 minutes
Yeah.
for 4 points. They should be able.
That's a respectable time.
it's beatable, but it's going to be difficult.
It's a challenge to defend, but it's doable.
One thing we have seen from CSM, of course, is that they have got a very good offense, managing that time of 4 minutes 32 seconds. But still, it's a difficult time, and quite possibly, if One Round Wonders have warmed up a bit now, then we could be seeing a 3-3 match, which is good because I sort of predicted a 6-0 after the first game.
Yes. I mean, I think